going on? Come through with the come through. Yes, come on, my people. So, I don't know if you guys are going to catch this live right now because it is rather early, or if you'll catch this live later on this afternoon. Whenever you do, just know that I appreciate you. I love you. I thank you for your love and support. I couldn't do an ounce of this without you. Please know that, okay? I love you very much. Now, I do have something that I would like to discuss. I know you guys are like, man, she never comes on camera. There are a few different reasons for that, right? So I don't come on camera, first of all, not to distract from the message. The message is the most important part of everything that I am doing. This has nothing to do with me. I am simply a transmitter. So I do everything that I can to keep as much of my energy out of your reading as possible. There is nothing to hide, collective. Grand Rising, baby. Grand Rising, Curtis. There is nothing to hide. I'm not hiding from anyone. I have been through a lot of different things and a lot of different energies. I had to beat some karmic bosses myself. This is one of the reasons why I shoot from the hip. Now, you would think that coming on to this platform with a whole diverse group of diviners that are here for the same purpose, last time I checked, you would think that that group would meet you or greet you to the community or say, hey, what's up? This is what maybe you should watch out for. But no, you don't get met with that. Yeah. See, I was met with heavy magic. I was met with little innuendos. I was met with conflict. Okay. See, I'm not here for a competition. Everyone who is on YouTube that has a platform, they know that YouTube does not pay them efficiently, no matter how many subscribers they have. Let's just be honest. So this has nothing to do with that. I was called to my position just as many others were called to theirs. And I am chosen through my bloodline to execute completion, period. Now, I don't speak about the magic. I don't speak about the little innuendos and people going on their platforms trying to throw me down, just saying nasty, malicious things. I don't get into that too often. What do you guys see me do? I deliver your messages and I get gone. Because that's my job. Give you the light information so you can take it and manifest it into gold in your world and set yourself free and the people behind you free. See, I have children, older, but I have children. And it is my job to make sure that they don't have to go through an ounce of the things that I experienced in my life. And the audacity that some people have to come to try to pour dirt on my name just because of my camera positions. Have you checked the messages? Because they're accurate. I thought that was the main purpose of coming out to divine. I don't dibble in magic and I don't throw things back. I return to sender. See, I don't have to mix with that. I have balanced things within myself. When I come to you guys, I move everything out of the way to make sure that you get what you need. It is highly disrespectful for others to come for me thinking that they know me, when in all actuality, you have been led to an old record that no longer serves its purpose. Stop playing with me like I'm not supposed to be here, because I am. And the proof is in the pudding. So, for those that are concerned, why doesn't she show her face? Because, baby, it's not about me. It's about you. Thank you so much, Curtis. It's about you. Thank you, Karen. It's about you. I don't come here to hurt. I haven't come here to take anything from anyone. I'm not in competition for subscribers. I'm not in competition for money, because I am on the Divine's team, even though you think I might not be. Looks could be deceiving, my dear. I suggest that those that are coming for me energetically, you know who you are. I don't have to speak you. I can by name, channel, date, and time. But stop doing that. because it's only putting you in a position to have egg on your face. Sometimes people can get so much knowledge that they themselves believe that they are the Most High God or that you have it all. Baby, even you could be mistaken. So, where is LS? Here I go. Here I go. Where is LS? Here I am. Thank you so much. And I come to try to bring as much humor, as much light, as much peace, as much knowledge, as much clarity. See, when I deliver you guys these messages, I do my best to make sure that there are no foggy points. You're not confused with what you have to do. You don't have to necessarily go and book because you got your information. I am very honored to be a divine transmitter. You have no idea the things that I have battled through. You have no idea the generational curses that I had to break. You have no idea the fire that I had to go through to be refined to be here. And I'm not leaving. For who? For who? I came to you guys today in the skin that I am in. No, I did not glamour it up, baby, because life sometimes is just not that way. I didn't have time enough to go put on 16,000 pounds of makeup, glue something else to my forehead to make me look like I'm on the divine path. I am the divine path. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. When I tell you I'm over it, I'm over it. I'm over the nonstop energy attacks. I know that you're doing them. I'm over the black magic that you're sending. I am over it. I am over you slandering my name on your channels, on your platforms. I am over it. You know my email, intuitivereality33@gmail.com. What it do? And if you don't want to go there, www.intuitiverealitywithls.net. Reach out, my girl. Reach out, my guy. See, because there's nothing slanderous. There's nothing secretive about me. You take a look at my little, at some of the placements that the divine told me that I should have shared. And then you try to make these whole scenarios up in your head, trying to create an energy ball to send at me. I'm reflecting all of that shit and I'm sending it back to you. I don't come on here and get ghetto. I don't even visit many situations so that I can, so that people don't think, oh my gosh, here comes LS. Here comes LS. I don't even be online like that. So what? Why try to hinder me? Why try to hurt me? It is my job to heal my side of the world. What if my side of the world, sis, don't look like yours? Does it mean it's still not worth healing? Do you think I play around with this? I don't play around. I have children too. I am the high priestess. That's why I can come to you in my natural form and have no issues, problems, or concerns, because the messages are not about me. They're about those who are viewing. So please, y'all, stop trying to tie me up. Please stop trying to block me. Please just let it go. Let me heal so that I can move on and the people behind me don't ever have to go through anything like that again. So you think that you calling rank on me with ancestors? Are you stupid? Stop playing in the spiritual realm. When we get access to the Akashic records, it should be an honor, not something that you tread on and play with nonstop because you have nothing else better to do. Do you know why I don't address many of you? It's because I stay in my own fucking lane. I stay in my own lane. I don't judge your work. I don't say anything ill about you, your family, anything that you're doing. I don't even give a comment. Nothing. But you constantly come after me. Why? Why? My people don't deserve healing? Hi, Queen. Asheo. Thank you. Okay? So yes, guys, I'm here. I'm here with all my locks on top of my head. I'm here with rough spots that I'm still smoothing out. I'm here on bad days and good days. I'm here when it rains and when it's sunny. I'm here. It is unfair for anyone to think that they could trap me up or remove me out of my position. Peace and love, Jamie. How dare they? I had intentions on us meeting in a very different way. Maybe with some better lighting, a little bit of wine or something, a little laugh. But this is how I have to come out because you keep playing with me. When I tell you I'm fuming, I am fuming and doing my best to be reserved. See, because videos are forever, and what I state, I mean. Leave me be. Leave me alone. Find another project or something else for you to get into. I have beat other karmic bosses, and if your name got to go on the list, I will dismantle you too. Find you some serious business and a couple of 100,000 seats. This is at the crack of ass, my people. What are you saying? This is what I look like what are you saying? What are you trying to say to me? That one of my angels, which is my mother, is telling me wrong? One of my angels, which is my father, is telling me wrong? One of my angels, which is my great-great-grandmother, who I met and had a relationship with, is telling me wrong? You are telling me that the spiritualists in my family of high vibration are wrong? Sometimes some people who claim that they have the answers to divinity should possibly go check in. Maybe their arrogance or their ego is playing a part in this and giving them mixed messages. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm in here. They said they was looking for me, y'all. Here I go. Grand Rising, Lady Empress. Grand Rising, TK. Love you guys immensely. Grand Rising. When I wake up every rising, I thank Ra. All praises be to the Most High God, because that's why he's there, to help me melanate. All of this fighting at night, going into deep prayer just because you have issues with me? For what reason? Baby, everybody got some dust on their front porch now. No matter how balanced or equal you say, everybody got some dirt on their front porch. And you know LS like to expose panty drawers. Let's not play. Stop threatening me. Stop pretending like you're not stalking after me, stalking after my content, stalking after my energy. So you must have went to the same reader that told you there's nothing that you could do about it. So why are you on the other end trying to create a energy setting where you could try to manipulate things and bring it toward me? Again, Mister, I do not accept. I return to sender. Asheo, asheo, asheo. Fuck is you talking about? I love when my clients come back to me and they say, LS, you were right on the money. LS, thank you so much. And do you know what I tell them every time? All praises be to the Most High God, for he is good and his mercy endureth forever. Don't ever get it twisted. So who are you guys trying to take me off my path? Who are you guys that are trying to do this situation to me? Why? Why do you feel so necessary to try to slander my name and everything that got something to do with anything near a water sign? Anything that got something to do with anything near LS. Oh my gosh, she got secrets, girl, because she don't be on camera. Because, bitch, I don't like looking at myself like that. I know what I look like. What the fuck I need to stare at my eyes for in the fucking camera? For what? Boo, bitch, the same woman that you left is the same woman that's here. This is why. See, because I don't want to wind up doing this shit. Look, y'all, I don't want to wind up doing this shit. Yeah, so the Ace of Cups is out here. Okay, yeah. So no. I wouldn't even take out the hours in my day to do what I do if it was for play. When I tell you the Most High blesses me abundantly for me just being on my divine path and keeps me in a place of comfort and peace, there is no worry. There is no worry. Now, this is just aggravation. My guides finally gave me permission to go live. I've been asking to go live for almost a year. Yeah. And also, just like you feel like you can read up on me, sister girl, Mr. Sir, you don't think the Most High gave me heads up about you even when I first tapped into tarot? I knew who you were. I knew who you were. And I knew it was going to come to this. I'm simply asking you to back up. Yeah. They need to find peace. This is what I want them to do, is to find peace. And also, guys, I will be going live because ain't no way in hell I'm going on live for these people and I'm not coming in for you. Oh, please. I'll let you guys know. I'll give you the heads up. Hey, Ben. Hey, Ben. So all of that, going back and forth, sending little messages, doing all of that, please cut it out. Okay? Just cut it out. So for y'all, because y'all here with me, let me talk to y'all for a quick second. Yes. That is one of the reasons why I don't come on live, on camera. You guys have no idea how much black magic, how many spells, how many bindings, how many confusion spells that these energies have tried to send me. This is not a joke. These people aren't playing with just these stones and the sage and the palo and all of these books. And they're not telling you this stuff to tell you to go get it because it doesn't work. They're telling you to go get it because they use it. Some of them use it inappropriately. Why should I have to come out here and tell you everything that I've been through in order for you to see that your messages are accurate? I'm not reading me, I'm reading you. I am a survivor. Let's see, just to make this more even so we can get this figured out. I am a survivor of physical abuse. I am a survivor of mental abuse. I am a survivor of sexual abuse. The ancestors came to me when I was 9 years old and told me that my mother was transitioning. They also told me when my grandmother was transitioning. I divine without cards. I'm really in this life. This is really me. I eat, sleep, and I breathe this. It's not okay to try to disturb somebody's path, all because they may not look or sound the way that you want them to. I've always spoke like this, even when I was living in the hood. Okay? Even when I was in the hood, I spoke like this. This isn't an act. This isn't like code switching. This is me. This is LS. Me. Do you know how many people I had to battle to be here? Come on. Come on. I just simply want you guys to get your messages, to get healed, to be able to be in a place where you can even feel when the energy shifts and you know exactly what to do because you're in line with your spiritual guides, your guardians, your ascended masters. People, this is the only reason why I made it. With my guides, the only reason I made it. Because many people in the world knew who I was before I knew who I was. So they were taking advantage of things. I was put in situations that were threatening, deadly, and I made it through. Do you think that was just by happenstance? It's not. And yes, I do have a powerful story to share with millions, with many. But you're not going to strong arm me into telling my story. My divine tells me when it's time to release it. Those who have had a personal reading with me know it get real. And I lose sight of time when I read. Because I need you to be okay when all of this is done. Do you know how many times I needed a reading when I wasn't okay and I couldn't see things clearly the way that I needed to? Do you know how many times I needed one and I couldn't get one? Because I couldn't afford it? or it didn't work well with the reader or whatever schedule or time. And do you know what happened? I had to figure it out by myself, but that was hard. My job with intuitive reality is to make those decisions very, very simple. I don't guide you in the direction I want you to go. I guide you in the direction they tell you to go. They put me in a position to be a loner, and I am okay with that. But if love is your move, then true love is what you should have, not a falsity. I'm not going to sell you a dream just because, as they would say, it would sell records. The fuck? Yes, I'd be like, cut them off. Because that's what they tell me to do. Tell them to cut them off. It's somebody else. It's a new path that they need to go on. That's not me trying to be a hard ass saying that you can't live life. That's me saying some of the people that you are encountering are not good for you. You may need to rearrange or reevaluate this set of people. I don't come to you in pain. I don't come to you taking anything from you. I come to you in peace. I come to you in love. Every video I tell you, man, I thank you for your love and support. When I tell you I would not be here without you, the strong survivors, the one that still continue to hold on despite, I wouldn't be here without you. It takes others. We can't do this by ourselves. You right, Queen? You can't do this by yourself. And I don't do any of this by myself. Asheo to all of my high vibrating angels, ancestors, guides, guardians, and ascended masters. Yes, thick me meditates. Yes. Yes. I bless my cards, everything. I love on my divination tools because that's what you're supposed to do. That's another reason why the readings are so accurate. I get in line in order to get you what you need. And I'm really done with people trying to take me off my path or insinuate there's something else out there that is not being spoke just because I'm not on camera. Well, boo, here I go. It's hot. Here I go. What's up? What's up? You have 17,000 different ways to contact me personally, and you won't do that. Instead, you'll take time out of your day to be like, I think. Come on, baby, stop with the spookisms. Isn't our community done with that? Aren't you tired of that? Aren't you tired, miss? Come on. I really want my people to be good. I really want my people to be happy because I know that happy people breed happy people, and in return, the world will be a better place. Just look at the condition of the world now. With people who are running away from love or don't know how to love, this situation is out here confusing, toxic, and dangerous. But you think I'm going to take time out of my day to come and sugar the booger to some cards for your ass? Are you serious? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm in the car and I wasn't going to turn it on, but I'm going to go ahead and turn it on now because it's starting to get a little warm and I'm not done. And I'm telling you, I'm turning up the heat on all of these people who claim for a fact that I'm a bad person or I'm not real or whatever the case may be. How so? What guy told you that? When was the last time that you checked in with the Most High? Changes and advancements happen in technology all the time, so it can't happen in spirituality as well. If you knew what I had to battle through to get you guys your messages, oh my God, you guys have moved with me. You guys have been everywhere with me. Everywhere. But still, these people decide to try to send me black magic, send me evil. For what purpose? To try to get me off of my divine path? No. You know why? Because there is evidence of healing. There is evidence of people loving themselves again. There is evidence of them getting in contact with their spiritual guides and guardians. There is evidence of freedom. There is evidence of liberation. There is evidence of knowing. It makes no sense for me to stop. If the evidence were on the contrary, then there would be reason to stop. The evidence is proving to be true, that it is helpful for those who truly take the information and use it for their highest good. There is no arrogancy in me. Arrogant for what? I'm a human being. I've gone through things too. I've been beat down too. People put their foot on my throat too. People lied to me too. People stole from me too. People tried to gather against me too. Why would I have arrogancy that I am in a position to hear from the Most High clearly? There is no arrogancy. There is no arrogancy. My desire is for everybody else to get to that spot too, where you're so in contact with the Most High God, your Most High God, that there is nothing and no one that can take you off your path, just like me. You listen to the call of the divine, not the call of man, not the call of your flesh, not the call of just your heart, not the call of your lust, not the call of your lack. You listen and you focus on what the divine has for you. That is the very reason why I come to deliver you messages. So those of you that say, well, LS, why haven't they been consistent? Oh, your girl has tried that. I've tried to put out a schedule randomly. All of a sudden, the same schedule that I put out, similar messages happen, low traction toward my messages. And here's the thing. It's not about the people for me. It's the people for the clarity, because how many people that are my subscribers can say that you have to go and pay for an extended? I give it to you in the raw, in the real, completely whole. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on. It's not about me. It's not about me. I'm on the Most High's payroll. Whatever I need, the Most High provides for me. I don't have to come to you for it. The first time I did a live, I had somebody come on there. Oh, yeah, this is a, hey from Portugal, peace and love. Oh, yeah, this is a quick way to get money. Lady, I said donations were welcome, but they weren't necessary. To get money? For what? For what? I'm still refining myself. I'm still evolving. That's just how the channel is doing, evolving. Thank you, TK. I love you so much. Evolving. And that's what I want you guys to do, is evolve. That's why it's not a whole lot of bitch, fuck, hoe, da-da-da. I said it a few times. Okay? But it's not a lot of that, because that's not the purpose. The other purpose for this video was not only to address the fact that I know that there is some hate, some shade, some issues going on. Okay, maybe I don't look like what people want me to look like. That's why I stay off the camera. Maybe they feel like I'm hiding something, but I'm really not. Like, I'm here type deal. But it was also to show you that no matter what goes on, you have to keep pushing. No matter who's against your theory, no matter who's against your vision, no matter who's against, if you keep getting the okay, if the green light is constantly coming toward you, if the Most High is constantly blessing your way forward, if you are seeing evidence, not hope, not faith, but evidence of you moving righteously in the right direction, you better not let a soul take you off of your path, because you will regret it. Right? Because again, man's eye, this is a lot of reason why people use divination, because man's eye is set up a certain way, right? Through divination, it can give them focus. Even in the word, it says a man's eye is never satisfied, right? So when you look at things from the perspective of another human being, you'll always get an imperfection, because this person is seeking for perfection within themselves. And so until they reach that, they feel like everyone else is imperfect. This is the clear sign for you, my love, to continue to go forward. Okay? To continue to go forward. Don't let anybody stop you. Okay? Okay, let me give some shout outs real quick for everybody that's in here. Man, I love you guys so much. Queen Anderson, peace and love. Just TK, I love you, baby. Peace and love. Layla B, peace and love. I love you. All right. Luisa from Portugal, I love you. Thank you. Curtis, how you doing, baby? Yeah, that's everybody thus far. But as I was saying, and I know somebody asked me if I do spiritual work. I think that anything, I think we all do spiritual work when it's all said and done, if that makes any sense. Because we're always creating our way forward with our intentions and things like that. I definitely know how to protect myself and how to call on my angels and ancestors and things like that. I don't do anything against people in any way, shape, or form, because I know that's just like trying to hold up the pendulum from coming and, swinging your way. So I don't really dibble and dabble. This is another reason why you guys don't see those real juicy readings, like those karmic readings, because there's only so much of them that I could take. There are some very amazing divine beings that can get into those muddy waters and be coming out with them, okay? A few of them, all right? And I think they're very amazing diviners, okay? And they are on YouTube. Shout out, first of all, to the Prosper Goddess. Prosper Goddess Pay. Man, so dope. So dope. Very talented individual. Divine Butterfly. Get in them waters. You understand me? Get in them waters, right? Those diviners are amazing, but I don't dibble and dabble with that because I got low tolerance for it, okay? I've been through a lot, right? So this is why I don't get into it. So, and as far as magic is concerned, I don't really deal with magic with other people because I just feel like it's you or sometimes people trying to infringe on others' free will, and that is a clear violation of just life. You can't interrupt somebody's birthright. This is why a lot of karmics experience a lot of downfalls, whether it's actual magic with candles, herbs, so forth and so on, or if it's just with their mouth. Yeah, Queen. Or you're welcome, baby. So I just don't dibble and dabble in that, but very powerful nevertheless. In certain instances, my guides will say, I need you to move in this way or that way, and I do accordingly. I just try to stay in their good graces at all times, which is, again, you're human, baby. That's a full-time job. Y'all seen I posted that not too long ago. Looking after you is a full-time job. God, I'm telling you. Thank you, Louisa. It's a full-time job. So that's another reason why I don't come on camera. Okay, guys? So to get that all said and done, you guys, there was so much black magic, so much slander going on about LS. So much. Right? And that's the main reason why I don't. Anyway, I'm going to go on live and I'm going to give y'all a reading, like a live readings, you know what I mean, for you guys today. So please be on the lookout for that. I don't want to say what time. I'll just pop up. You know how I do. Also, yes, TK, gotta protect it. Gotta protect it. That's another reason why my thumbnail isn't some like glossed out picture of me or something, right? And it's not that I'm salty or angry or anything for anyone that does. But I've experienced too much thus far to play around in these YouTube or these spiritual streets like that. So while I got you guys on live, let me give you a little bit of information of how I got to where I am now. So, as you heard me say, my mother passed away when I was 9. The ancestors came to me and told me that she was passing away. They gave me 3 dreams, consecutive dreams, very similar to one another. She passed away the day before Mother's Day. And when they got ready to come and tell me about her passing away, I had already announced to them that she had thus so done that, right? And then they gave me information about my grandmother, so forth and so on. I've always been able to see things. Some things were very terrifying to me when I was a child, so I had to like unlock that side of me to be able to see again, to trust the fact that, I'm safe and I'm good. And I've been able to divine without cards for a long time. Like, I have siblings and a good friend that definitely knows my story. As I told you guys, I've been through a lot of different abuses, and even to a degree spiritual abuse. People have tried to throw so many curses and black magic at me, and this is not just because of YouTube. This is why I'm not as pressed about it, because for some reason energies were trying to take me out since birth, and it wasn't because I was a bad individual or I was doing heinous things. It was that I was doing things from, on the contrary, right? So as I got older, people would even call me in the neighborhood, like, you know what I'm saying, she a prophet, or she's a prophetess, or she's, she can see, and I was very angry with that for a long time because I grew up Pentecostal. And so that was something that was very taboo. It wasn't okay to like do that. Like, they felt like you were consorting with demons or something like that. So I denied it for a very long time. And it would frustrate me too, because people would come back and be like, you were right when we were just talking. And I'd be like, I wasn't even trying to do that. I tried to like shut off my energy, but I just couldn't. Okay. So a series of events happened that I wound up in a very bad car accident, and the Most High set me down for 3 years. And I mean 3 consecutive years, right? Where all of that I could really do was study, and really up on my mental and emotional dexterity. So instead of me tripping out, freaking out, worried about what was going on in the world, I really just started working with the Most High. And I allowed the Most High to just really lead me and guide me in the way that I needed to go. And it wasn't easy. The Most High stripped a lot of things from me. The first thing was my ego, and and the idea that I could do something to make my situation better than what it was, right? To the extent of always having this drive, like this thirst to go out there, because I was in nursing before this, right? So I was always on the floor. I was a mantra in, the facilities that I was working in, because I was really good at what I do. And the first thing it took was the ego. Like, you're not bigger than this. You're not bigger than this, Otis. You're part of a bigger, you're part of a grand scheme of things, right? You're part of this divine purpose. This is not about you, Otis. Like, I know you done had a lot of tears. You've had a lot of people that transitioned. You've had a lot of things that have come your way, but this is not about you. This is about what you have to do. So I started working with it. Oh, baby. Everybody and their mama, oh my gosh, LS, that ain't gonna work. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's demonic. Oh my gosh, you wasn't raised like that. Oh my gosh, I don't want to have that kind of stuff around me in my house. I'm talking about I lost people. And you talk about negative energies came out the woodworks to try to tear me down. I lost people. I lost people. Abandoned? Oh yeah. Abandoned me, talk mess, threw me down, lied on me. It was horrible. And throughout it all, I would but I would put the cards up and I'd say, I'm not doing this, Most High. I'm done. I'm done. Just take me back to nursing. I'm done. Most High was like, girl, all right, we're going to give you a couple of days to kind of have your hissy fit, but you're going to come right back to it. And that's exactly what I did. So after I fought it, even in that 3-year period, because I'm studying all kinds of things, all levels of spirituality, Catholicism, Buddhism, the Yoruba, I'm studying everything. And I still came back to divination. And I said, well, why do you want me to do this? What is the big deal? I've always been able to communicate. I am a great communicator. And I've always been delivering messages, even without cards, before I knew. I didn't realize at that time that the Most High was bringing me into conjunction with my true self, with my divine path, where that divine messenger is not just she do it whenever. No, she gets on that clock. That's what they looking for. Is she gonna get on the clock? And I'm not knocking anybody else's messages or whatever. Again, I'll shout it out just a couple of people that I think are super dope. But there are some people that deliver some messages, but the way that I deliver the messages are very different. Maybe it's more digestible for some. I don't care how they get it, as long as they get it. And that's what the Most High told me. So then it made sense why I was ostracized, talked about, drugged around, abused. Now I realize it because negative energies were trying to beat my throat chakra out of me. They were trying to beat my voice out of me. This is bigger than me. It's bigger than Ellis. It's bigger than Otis. So I didn't give up. I kept going. Why stop? Why stop? Especially if everything was going like that and I was doing what was right, maybe that was a cleaning cycle. So I allowed the Most High to clean. And then when everything was cleaned out, it was like, yep, it's just me and you. Let's get this done. I'm like, okay. I'm super excited, super optimistic, like I really am. Like, this is me, my energy all the time, like super happy. I'm like, yeah, let's go. We gonna go and do this. They like, yeah. Now we going on YouTube. And I'm like, okay. Well, we gonna do that too. We get out to YouTube. What do I get hit with? Not What's going on? Peace and love, sis. I'm so glad that you're here. I don't know exactly, what wave you're going to be in at divining, but we would love to be of assistance to you in any way. No, I was met with a who the hell she thinks she is. Let me check into her ancestors. Oh, Lord, you better watch out because she... The... Now, keep in mind my patience thin now. Because I done been through some things now. Narcissists? You know how many narcissists I had to destroy to get to where I am? You know how many people I had to tell them, baby, this ain't gonna work, this ain't gonna work, this ain't gonna work. And the moment that I said it wasn't gonna work, all hell broke loose. Oh yeah, I don't care though. Because the Most High told me to keep going. That's what I'm gonna do. Have I done some wrong things in my life just like everybody else? Yes. Okay. I'm sorry, I seen Romeo's comment. Romeo, peace and love to you. Absolutely. And that's the thing. Healing is important. And people feel like healing is a beautiful stage. And it's not. Healing is a lot of transformation, and it kind of gets uglier before it gets better. All of those that are healing themselves, that are here on this live right now, just know that I'm sending you so much love and so much peace. And I'm going to do my best to even bring out more messages for you as far as, your forward movement. Just know that I myself as well have, endured some very heavy energies just coming to deliver yours. So your continued patience and love is so important to me. Okay. And just know that I'm wishing you well. Know that. Okay. I really am. Because I know what it feels like to be ostracized. I know what it feels like to be talked about. I know what it feels like to be abandoned. I know what it feels like to be hurt. I know what it feels like to be broken. I know what it feels like. But I also know what it feels like for the Most High to take all of those pieces that you thought would never come back together and to make a beautiful, amazing masterpiece that you never even thought that you would be able to see or even fathom or even dream. And that's you. You are the magic. You are the puzzle that's being put back together. It is nobody's business how the Most High does it. As long as you're still willing and able to every day regain faith and happiness, even if you got to take it one breath at a time, you're in the right place. So with your healing and your transformation from such devilish, lower vibrational energies, not only do I salute you as a fellow light worker, but I encourage you to continue on. And everything around you will probably tell you the contrary. Everything around you will say, nope, you don't deserve light. Just lay back down in the darkness. You don't deserve development. And you tell that stuff to have several doggone seats. Because you're not the one to play with. When I tell you I take my freedom very seriously, I take my spiritual freedom very seriously, I take my job very seriously, because everything about me is important. I'm part of this huge dynamic as well, despite certain people not wanting me to be there. That's right, Queen. When you're losing everything, God teaching you something. But I'm going to tell you one thing. When you lose certain things, some things are supposed to get lost, right? Because we have to remember the Most High. You could call on the Most High and say, Most High, please bless me, please help me and guide me and give me these things. And if you're still intertangled with a negative energy, the Most High will make you lose that person and shake them off before the Most High gives you the blessing. See, because some people are in a situation, not just because something happened, but it's like a chastisement to a degree. Absolutely, TK, it really is. That's right. Every single challenge, no matter how low it was absolutely a blessing. And I know that. That's why I'm not ranting and raving. That's why I wouldn't put it on my tools, and bring a message, because I don't give a doggone about what's going on with somebody who is minding my business. I don't care what your karma is. I don't care who your ancestors are. I don't care what you have going on. I don't care. I'm not going to waste my time going into my decks and my energy trying to figure out, well, what's this person karma going to be for doing this to me? Sis, it's karma. Like, whatever it is, that's between you and the Most High, right? And that's what I want you guys to be at too. Like, not necessarily rejoicing in others' karma, but I mean, shoot, what you put out is what you get back. And to be okay with that. And then to continue to strive, because you know that the return that the Most High is giving you is bigger than any return. If he puts everything back together, who can pull it back apart? So to a degree, some people have to be okay with losing certain things because they're shedding old energy, shedding old parts of them that no longer serve them any justice. And sometimes the ego want to hold on to it, and that's what make it painful. That's what make the tower moments, right? Because the ego is like, no, what am I going to do without the money? What am I going to do without this person? And the Most High is like, you going to get it together, right? So the ego tries to hold on, and then there's the tower moment. I'm not into tower moments. I don't need the universe snatching me up. For what? Because when the universe snatch you up, can't nobody get you out. Asheo, Kim, thank you. Yeah. So, I just wanted to make that announcement. I rarely do lives and just come on, but I'm in my morning glow, my rising glory. Okay, so I had to come and say my piece because I don't want you to think, I don't want you to wonder for 1 second, like, yeah, yo, she hasn't been on camera. Why? There you go. And if you know somebody that watches the channel and they say something about them, lead it to the video. It'll be in the video list. I'm not doing it because I'm hiding. I'm doing it because I don't need to be a part of your message. I just need to simply deliver it. I need you to be protected and I need me to be protected. But I'm absolutely sending out that information to the people who think that it's a joke. I'm not threatening you. Not at all. Don't misconstrue my words. But you're going to have egg on your face for all the things that you've done against me. Because I'm not going anywhere. I'm solidified. I'm already written in. I'm part of the roster. Quick, another thing too before I let y'all go. Now, as a diviner myself, I feel like that we should have something going on where we're more of an active group, right? Even though all of us participate in different sections, we all still have one head boss, and that's the Most High God. Consider it like a huge building, and each office handles a different area, but it is still part of that one corporation. I would encourage, if anything, from this message, considering you can't do nothing about me going nowhere because I'm here. Moving forward, it would be nice to more so embrace one another instead of antagonize, insinuate. Sometimes it'd be their own paranoia that puts them in that position as well. But it would be best for us to be a more united front. And the reason why I say it would be better for us to be a more united front is because how is it that all of us are saying, I work for the Most High God, but then it's some snippy shit going on in the background. But then it's some underhanded shit and you throwing shade. What is the point? Thank you. What is the point? If we all work for the Most High God, I know I do. If we all deliver divine messages just in our own way, then why aren't we a united front? Why is it, oh, this person's new to YouTube, let me try to dig and see. Why? What is the point? To gain what? Because the people that I feel like are my subscribers are people who are emotionally and intuitively intelligent, and they utilize the messages for their forward good. I don't feel like the people that are on my channel are people that need reassurance on the same thing over and over and over again. I feel like they make moves, they make waves. Right? So if my people are making waves and your people are making waves, but we're all connected to this huge ocean, why are you fighting me, sis? Why are we into it? Why are you trying to energy vamp me? Why, sis? Oh, you must assume there's a whole lot of donations coming into Intuitive Reality. I'm waiting for them. I told you, I'm on the Most High's payroll. But we all work for the same God. It's okay for us not to look alike, but we can't even come together as one. There has to be an issue. There has to be a problem. Do you know anything about South Node and North Node? Do you know anything about the transition? Do you know what you left and what you aspire to do? Do you know anything about that? Have you lost sight of your messages and your goals and instead are banked on your likes and the collective of energies that you have, in your ranch? What is it? I don't baseball off you. I don't say nothing about you. Your guides can tell you this girl doesn't pay attention to you in any way, shape, or form. So what's the problem? But we all work for the Most High God. So now here's the question. Which one of us are really working for the Most High and which one of us are in here false flagging? Because I can tell you that my journey came with some scars. Okay? I'm documented, baby. Stamped, sealed, and delivered. When I meet opposition, when I'm not doing anything to come against anyone, but simply trying to, be on my divine path and grab hold of my North Node with all that's in me, and you attack me, that makes me question, which God are you serving? See, because my Most High God won't let me come to your platform or let me come to you sideways because you are part of this dynamic as well. So you come at me sideways and I'm supposed to believe you rock with the Most High? Now, this ain't a shot. It's just fired. The fuck? Yeah, now we got questions. Because I'm not hiding from anybody. My cousins, family, they'll tell you, this girl talked like this from the beginning. This girl has always been this way. She's always been very much leaning into her spirituality. I've always been very different. That's why I'm not affected as much by the ostracism, because the Most High ostracized me from when I was a child. Baby, I'm good. No new friends. I'm good. So I would expect for us to be a little bit more loving to one another, especially because everybody's saying they coming in peace and love. I would expect everybody to be more clear with their intentions when they come out with readings instead of bringing in their energy, because it's all over your face. I don't care how many viewers, that you see. And I see a lot of up and coming readers that are really amazing. And they're getting attacked too. I've seen a couple of them. I've heard them say, why are you coming after me? Because people have an idea of what spirituality is supposed to look like. What is it supposed to look like? What is it supposed to look like? I didn't come here all glammed up for you guys. What is spirituality supposed to look like? You do understand that we're fighting a battle that's also systematic as well, correct? You also understand we do have a position here in the 3D. You can't be so much in the heavens that you done forgot your earthly good. So tell me, what is spirituality supposed to look like? It's supposed to feel and look like camaraderie, compassion, love, advancement, where the ladder is put down and others are coming up. Not somebody coming up the ladder and you take a fart in their face and kick them down. For what reason? That's why I encourage a lot of other diviners as well to please, 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 please clear your energy before you get on the cards. Because the things that you think that certain people don't see, I'm privy to. I see. I don't make no judgments on it. But if you have a personal concern with me, LS, the one behind the camera, intuitivereality33@gmail.com, www.intuitiverealitywithls.net. There's also a business number on there. If you don't want to text or email or anything like that, you can go ahead and call me and we can have a conversation. But what we're not going to do is act like I don't see it. And what we're not going to do is pretend like you're going to get away with this. And what we're not going to do is continue in this mode, because it's not productive for you, the people behind you, or your legacy. I will complete my goals here, and I will free my bloodline completely. And the people behind me will not ever have to go through anything that I've experienced or others before them experienced, because we will put them in a place of comfort, not just with our thoughts and meditations, but with our good works. I am established as a divine generational curse breaker in my bloodline. So this is forewarning for you to get out of my way. With all due respect and disrespect, take it how you want. Okay. If there is a Cancer that's watching me, I need you to email me. There's something that they want me to tell you. They just brought that to my attention. Yeah. I'm gonna go live. I told you I'm gonna give y'all a heads up on that. I'll let you know. And yeah, they will expose themselves, CK. Absolutely. Y'all, when I tell you, you're right, Queen. When I tell y'all, these people tried to attack me in my sleep. They tried to block my intuition. They tried to take, motherfuckers tried to take my birthright. And keep in mind, I'm getting heads up the whole way. The whole way. And they're telling me, okay, let's be easy. You know, chill out, chill out, chill out, chill out, chill out. And so that's what I did. Sometimes those breaks in between as well, they told me I can say that. Sometimes the breaks in between as well, those be spiritual battles in the past that I have gone through. Like, it took me a little bit to come up out of it. Like, I don't know why people are so hell-bent on trying to, see me gone. But it seems like shit, they'll get off the earth before I do. So I suggest they make better decisions. I'm going to encourage you guys to just to love one another. Like, just try to pour as much love. Grand Rising, Diamond. Try to pour as much love out into the universe as you can. As you can clearly see, there are some very wounded people, very hurt people, and they're masquerading. I was thinking about this yesterday, and I'm about to let you guys go because I know you got stuff to do. I love you guys immensely, though, okay? You guys know that the definition of insanity, right, is doing the same thing and expecting different results. If you think about the current state of the world, people are kind of doing the same thing over and over again, right? Whether it's a 9 to 5, the same person, or the same energies, and as far as being with a person is concerned, just kind of doing the same thing and expecting different results. So in that respect, wouldn't it be a true statement to say that we're really surrounded around a bunch of insane people pretending to be sane? In that respect, we need as much love out here as we can get, even if it's just as simple as, man, sis, you really rocking that outfit. Or, man, bro, good looking out. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for holding the door for me. Or, man, I like your whip, or whatever. Like, it only takes a little bit of love to start spreading out there for people to kind of, pass it on, right? And not hold it into themselves. There are people that are hurting. They're getting physically, mentally, sexually, emotionally, spiritually abused. They're confused. They don't know what's going on. They only are looking for signs to keep going. Sometimes a grand rising, sometimes oh, you look nice, sometimes oh, you're handsome today. It can pull somebody off the edge. It can pull somebody into the energy of living or trying one more time, or that energy that they need just to get through the day. And you don't know. Maybe that one statement is what helped them get through the day and not commit suicide, or get through the day and push on in a situation that they felt like they weren't going to make it through. And guess what? Their blessing was right around the corner. I ask you to be the love that you want to see in the world. This is what I do. I don't necessarily expect everybody to approach me in the same energy that I have, because I'm different. I'm built different, cut from a different cloth. But I do issue out love on abundance, not just because it'll come back to me, but aren't you guys tired of seeing hurt people? I know I am. I'm exhausted with seeing hurt women exploit themselves and hurt themselves in repetitive situations. I'm exhausted with seeing men exhausted and loveless because of the things that they've been through. I'm exhausted with seeing hurt people because they are building and creating more hurt people. That's why it's easier and your best bet always to love. And I just encourage you to do that. Even if you're experiencing some hate, go to a different source and make sure. Absolutely, they will, Diamond. They will, because they're here. They're here. They're here. Yes, they're here. The ancestors are here. They're cleaning up. Everything has something to do with us getting into the position that we need to be in. Oh, hey, Miss B. I'm happy that I'm here too, baby. They done tried to come against me now. Okay? But I need you to continue to love people, or find it in your heart to love more people. Right? Even if you got something nasty to say, just keep it between you and your little God or whatever, or your ego, okay? Have a little laugh internally, but try to, because we're all human, right? But when you exert energy, exert it in love. Listen, if you don't feel like doing something, if you don't want to give somebody something, don't do it, because that energy of resistance is in that act. When I tell you love is, I mean, I want you to wake up and be like, I am so thankful to be on the planet. And in the fact that if we were a couple of, feet or so closer to the sun, we would explode. I'm excited. I am so very thankful that everything around me that is around me supports my living, like the plant life, the animals, like that kind of love, the love that you didn't do anything for it to be there, but it's just there for you. I encourage you guys to encourage other people that love is still there for them as well. The attitude of gratitude is one of the main components of manifestation. Yet something else that people tend to forget. When you want to manifest something good, when you want to manifest what you desire in your life, already being grateful for where you are, no matter what your position is the best thing for you to do. So I didn't make this video just to rant and rave. I brought in the issue and then I brought in the solution. Now we're going to go ahead and let it heal, because I've said my piece. And moving forward, I need you to stay in peace. None of the energies that I displayed in this video do I give to you, or that I enter into your energy bank with. Those are all my energies, right? I was just expressing to you how I feel. So in closing this video, I encourage you to continue to stay in peace, continue to stay in love, continue to stay grateful for not only who you are, but where you're going. Nobody else knows your divine path. They can go in and, oh, I went to the Akashic Records, and oh, I did this and I did this and I did that. You've been in and out of a fever of 103, had a dream last night of pyramids to stay safe. Absolutely. If you have some, Diamond, actually, Diamond, please email me some contact information. Thank you. intuitivereality33@gmail.com. Okay. So in closing, I'm encouraging you guys just to stay in peace, stay in light, stay in love. Gratitude is the best attitude to have. Don't allow anyone to take you off of your divine path. Don't allow anyone to say, oh, I trump you in some way, and I'm better than you, or I see. You don't know what this person is seeing when they say I see. Are they looking through their higher consciousness as that I, or are they looking through their ego with their eye? It's a very big difference. It's a very big difference. So as you move forward today, don't let any other haters get on your nerves. They're going to try. Don't let anything that you feel like, or if you feel like somebody is coming after you or hunting you, baby, please. You might as well say they're in, like, what is that, Wile E. Coyote and the Road Runner? Every time they try something, it flip around on them. That's that energy that they're in. So just let them have that, okay? And just know that you are blessed and highly favored and divine. And when I tell y'all, I thank y'all so much for just spending a little bit of time with me. And I'm sorry that my real first video like this was in this manner, but it was something that I felt like that needed to be addressed. So again, I thank you guys, and I remove any negative energies or anger or anything from you. I remove that from you, especially if I influence that in any way, shape, or form with the beginning of the video. And again, I just want to leave you in peace, in light, in love as I met you, okay? And I thank you guys for your love and your support. That's all I got to say. I'll check you guys out on the live. Until we speak again, baby. Peace out.